Hi you guys, this is Nisha from The Nisha Weston. This week we're talking about the value system, and today's episode is how to maintain valuable relationships. Okay, I will see you on the other side. What's up everybody? This is Nisha from The Nisha Weston on social media, where we talk all things femininity, at work, at home, with your relationships, everything feminine. So feminine, if I can get those words out, I can get it out, femininity. Okay, so today, this week we are talking about your value system. So if you've seen in my post this week already that we're talking about a value system. Of course, this is going to happen as soon as I go live. But okay. All right, so we're talking about the value system, and today we're talking about like value system in relationships. Okay, so be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell on my YouTube channel. You can like or follow me on Instagram. I appreciate all of that. Appreciate it. And so you can also get my freebie. You can click the link in my bio on Instagram or YouTube. And like I said, we focus on everything for the feminine woman. All that all starts from within. Remember, we don't gossip, we don't hate, we forgive, okay? And we're not around gossip, and we don't hate. All right, so 8 keys to maintaining a valued or valuable relationship. 8 keys to maintaining a valued or valuable relationship. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so valued relationships, they have a common characteristic. Okay, this is true whether you're romance, friendship, parents, style, all of that. They all have the same common denominators, and I am going to go through all of those. Okay, so we want to practice those valued relationships because we like living in a healthy society, and it starts at home and it goes from there. Starts from home and it goes from there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is accept the responsibility. Accept the responsibility to have that valued relationship. You want that valued relationship to last a long time. So we talk about, people say, oh, it's a 50-50 relationship. No, it is not. It's not. It's 100-100. You want to give 100%, and you want the person that you're in a relationship to give 100% as well, right? So take full responsibility for how the relationship is going. Take the entire full responsibility, because it's all up to you, because you can't make anybody change. It's gonna be you who does the changing. You can't change anybody. So that's number 1. Number 2 is to be reliable. Be reliable in a relationship. If you say you're going to do something, if you say you're gonna be somewhere, be reliable and be true to your word, okay? Regardless of what kind of relationship it is, do what you say you're going to do, because, with children, they believe what you're going to say. They believe that, okay, that's all they know. That's all they know is that the adult is in charge, and they're going to follow that adult's lead. So it's important that you can be trusted and relied upon. Be trusted and relied upon. That means you have to be reliable, of course. Okay, so do you always keep your word? Can others count on you? And if you've been unreliable in the past, make a sincere effort to be reliable in the future. Because if you want to maintain that relationship, I can hear women say, oh, the man is this, the man is that. But what about you? Are you holding up your end of the bargain? Because it goes both ways. It's just not that person that you want someone to do for you. What are you doing in return? What are you putting out there that you want to get in return? What is it that you're doing? Okay? And number 3, we always talk about this in my intro. I always talk about this, is to forgive. Forgive easily. Don't hold it over people's head. Be sure to forgive. Forgive people when they do something against you, because if they knew better, wouldn't they do better? It's not saying that you have to hang out with them. Okay, if they constantly mistreat you, if you constantly being berated, that's not it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the relationship that you are in, that you want to maintain, and they want to have a relationship with you. So forgive, and forgive often. Forgive regularly. Don't hold it against the person. Be sure to do that. Okay, everyone makes mistakes. Okay, everyone has bad days. You have bad days. You make mistakes. Okay, so every time it's tough in a relationship, learn to get over that. Learn to get over that. And no one is perfect, so allow yourself to allow that person to make errors and forgive them. Allow that they are indeed human. Number 4 is listen. Okay, so when you communicate, it goes both ways. So that means that you have to listen. That means you have to kind of be quiet, and you have to listen and pay attention. So be sure to do that. Okay, so give others in the relationship the time that they need to communicate with you. So if your husband or whatever it is, your children, if they need to calm down, if they need to wind down when they come in from work, give them that time. Give them that time to settle down, and then they can talk to you the way that they communicate. Everyone didn't communicate as soon as they walk in the door, and we know that. Everybody can't do that. Everybody's not made that way. Okay, so be considerate about that before you go in. Okay, so okay, I was going to say this. Okay, so when they're finished speaking, then you can clarify anything that isn't clear. Say, I didn't understand that. Can I repeat that? So keep the lines of communication open for productive communication, right? So for productive communication, you do that. Okay, so number 5 is communicate your needs. Not in a yelling and a screaming manner, not when they're upset with you. Be sure to communicate in the beginning. Be sure to let them know that it's just not all about you. So you let them know, say, hey, I'm gonna let you know, so it won't be any misunderstandings. Or if you haven't told them, be sure to tell them. Be sure to tell them that whatever it is that you need, and not at the last minute when they don't do it right, because we can't read your mind. We can't read your mind. You have to kind of tell us beforehand, okay? So most disagreements in all types of relationships are the result of someone's expectations. So you cannot have unrealistic expectations and people thinking that they know what you want when we don't know. You have to let us know. So many of us expect others to read our minds, and people cannot read our minds. People can only know what you tell them. So in the beginning you say, okay, so I don't like that, I don't appreciate that, I'm not used to that, or I like this, or I'm not exposed to that, I'm not experienced. So it's up to you. It's up to you what kind of relationship you want to have. So I'm going through this step so you can have a more valued relationship where you are. You want a valuable relationship in your household, in your life. That's what you want. Number 6 is watch what you say. Just because it comes up doesn't mean it has to come out. Watch what you say and the way that you say it. Watch what you say and the way that you say it. If you tend to say things harshly, I have been guilty of that. I know that I've been guilty. Okay, so in the heat of the moment, learn to take a breath. Make sure you breathe. Make sure that you don't just come out and just say whatever it is. Make sure that you calm it down. Make sure you calm it down so it won't be so much in that other person's face. Bring it down that notch, okay? And number 7 is accept a person's flaws. We're all flawed, but accept them as not that perfect person, because we're not that perfect person. Okay? We're not that perfect person. There are flaws. Okay? And so then the ability to know that people are not how can I say, whole, then you can say, all right, so let me come off of that a little bit and let me give them a chance to breathe. Let me just give them a chance to, figure out what they are, what they're doing, all of that. Okay. So your ability to overlook and accept another person's shortcoming is necessary for a valuable relationship. Okay. Accept that and move on. You don't have to hold that against them. Okay. Number 8 is regularly evaluate your relationship. So you wouldn't drive your car without looking at the gas gauge or changing the oils or changing the tires. So just reevaluate your relationship. Do you need to go on vacation more? Do you need to communicate more? Do you need to give the person more time to, like, when they come home from work or anything like that? Do I need to say, okay, let me do that more, or let's get away with some, or whatever it is. Let's talk more, talk less, whatever it is. So evaluate where you are and evaluate your relationship, because you are in control of it and you get to determine what the relationship it is that you want, right? So rewarding relationships, valuable relationships enrich our lives in so many ways. And of course, it starts in the home. As the feminine woman, it starts in the home. The quality of your relationships affects the happiness and your value, because when you have things going your way, when you have things like a part of you and it's working out, you like, wow, it's worth living. And then you not only bring that in your household, but it goes into the community, it goes into other relationships, and then once you are valued and you have a productive relationship at the house, then you can have better relationships outside. Outside your nuclear family, with relationships when it comes to your career, when it comes to other relationships, when it comes to your extended family. So that's what you want, because you want peace within your life. You want peace, and you want to maintain control, as much control as you can of your life as possible, because you don't want to jump off and get angry and they say, okay, here comes this angry person. You don't want that. You want to maintain your femininity. You want to maintain your value. You want to keep your moral standards on a higher level. So you want to be able to look at yourself and say, you know what, this is the kind of thing that I want. I want to be able to, practice control, maintain control, and live the life that I want to live without just being so angry, without just, getting off on somebody just for no reason. Okay. So relationships require analysis and attention to thrive. So once you know yourself, be sure to know yourself, spend time with yourself. Do not hate. Forgive others. Forgive others who've done things against us. Don't hold it against them. Don't hate, because I'm telling you, that can eat you up from the inside. Once you know yourself on the inside, then you'll be able to live and move forward. Okay. And then after that, if you're not in a relationship now, then that you can look for a valuable relationship. You know that it takes communication, it takes forgiveness, it takes not being, jealous and not gossiping. It takes all of that in order to have and maintain that valuable relationship. And the first thing, make sure you have the relationship with God, and then you can have your a relationship with yourself. It starts from within. It starts from within. Okay. So I want to remind you, subscribe, ring the bell for more videos, so you'll know when I post the videos. It'll help my channel to grow, and it'll help more people know about me and spread about the goodness of femininity and having great relationships when it comes to career, family, life. If you want to start a business, I talk about money as well. Be sure to get my freebie, and be sure to look out for courses that are coming. And remember, it's all things feminine and femininity. So I wish you well, and be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.